Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and I'm somewhere that feels very familiar but also very different. I am at Barnwell Mountain just outside of Gilmer, Texas, my off-road proving ground with the brand new Toyota 4Runner. And yes, this is the TRD Pro version. Unfortunately, I don't get to drive it. This is my first time seeing it, and probably a lot of your first time seeing it. This is the first time it's been shown to the public here in Texas. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a quick tour. Stay tuned. All right, gearheads, huge thanks to Toyota for inviting me out to Toyota Jamboree. Yes, that is why there are so many people and so many Yodas here at Barnwell Mountain. But I am very excited to show you this. This is literally my first time seeing this vehicle, and I could not be more excited. This has got a lot of potential for me personally, but as per usual, we will dive in underneath the hood of this one, and that's where things didn't go quite as I predicted when it came down to talking about this prior to its launch. You can see right here next to us, we've got the new Land Cruiser, which is iForce Max only, hybrid only. And I had a sneaking suspicion when Toyota announced the 4Runner that it would be the turbocharged 4 only, no hybrid. But as you can tell, as you can see by all the bright orange cables, yes, this does also offer that iForce Max hybrid powertrain in this one. So just like Tacoma, which is also just over there covered in good red East Texas dirt, this is available with the Turbo 4 and the Hybrid 4 powertrains, which should make for a lot of fun, especially considering just how much torque these engines offer. As we close the hood and pull out and take a look at this beauty, it very much follows form. It is very much an SUV version of the Tacoma. We see a lot of that here in the styling, though it is very interesting to me. I've seen a lot of memes of it already. The kind of double mustache look, the double handlebar mustache, kind of looks like Hulk Hogan kind of had an accident with the razor up front. You tell me your thoughts on the look. Yeah, we've got the one handlebar, two handlebar right here. Is it too much? Is it overdone? I don't know. I think just like Sequoia, the looks of the SUV versions work just a little bit better. I think the Taco wears the styling the best out of all of them. But yes, this vehicle rides on a shared platform with Tacoma, with Land Cruiser, with LX and GX from Lexus, with Tundra, and with Sequoia. This is on the TNGA-F platform, and I think we're gonna have just a very interesting time moving forward when it comes to off-road capable Toyota SUVs. Not only is Land Cruiser out now, but the 4Runner being vastly updated for the first time in over a decade. Very impressive. Like I said, riding on the same TNGA-F platform that underpin all of the vehicles surrounding me right now in the Toyota booth here. This looks to be a very impressive vehicle. This is, of course, the TRD Pro version, so you get the TRD Pro tuned suspension, the lift, all the underbody protection, all that good stuff. You also get these rigid lights up front, just like on the Tacoma. You can switch between white and amber lighting depending on what you need for the situation. You do have your LED light bar up here that is available in low. And then you've got all LED lights up here, LED running lights, turn lights, all that. Again, talking about the difference in styling between this and Tacoma, I think it's just a little bit cleaner look. As we come around to the side, this being the TRD Pro version, we get the black painted over fenders, much like, again, TRD Pro Tacoma right there, covered in all the red dirt. And you can see it is a very nice contrasted look against this kind of Gobi desert brown color on this one. As we come up to the front here, you can see we've got all the requisite underbody protection, that skid plate up front, all TRD branded. The suspension components, all TRD branded up underneath here. And behind these Toyo open country wheels wrapped around these black TRD open country tires wrapped around these black TRD wheels. You know, I know what I'm doing. They are 265/70 R18s. I love that we haven't gone any bigger than 18 on the off-road version. I wouldn't expect anything less from Toyota. Honestly, I think 18 is just a little bit too big, but you let me know down in the comments. I think 17 really is the sweet spot. As we pull out and take a look at the side profile of it, very clean, does resemble very much the truck on which it's based. I know I keep talking about the Tacoma, but it is a very distinct look, very different from its platform mate in the Land Cruiser. Is this vehicle going to be a hard sell for you, knowing that 4Runner exists? So very nice just having these side by side that we can take a look at and compare in overall size, dimension, and design. As we pull around to the back, one thing that I was very, very happy that Toyota decided to keep, just go ahead and show you right here, roll down back window. This is something Toyota does very well. They've got it on Tundra, and they've kept it here on 4Runner. So very appreciative of the full roll down back window. Back here, it really is more of an evolution of the design that we have seen for years. I'll go ahead and show you that white one right over there. Yeah, that's the last gen. This is the current gen. Back here, it really does just feel like an evolution of the 4Runner design. Less revolutionary, more evolutionary. Of course, just like the trucks, you get TRD Pro stamped back here in the lift gate. You get your iForce Max badge. Again, this is going to be a late availability engine on other vehicles that offer this engine. Tacoma is still waiting on that to go into production. And then you get your lock and unlock right here for your rear hatch. We'll go ahead and lift this rear hatch. Again, this is a pre-production unit brought here, first time being shown to the public. It is a power lift gate, but again, being here at the show, they've got it closed off right now to the public so that we can check it out for you here on the channel. But yes, power lift gate. Unfortunately, that part isn't working for us just right now. The 4Runner uses the same interior panels and definitely shows off the fact that you can have 3 rows, but this being the iForce Max powertrain, we have that hybrid battery pack that we have to worry about, and this is where it resides. So much like the larger Sequoia with its turbo hybrid engine, that is only the only engine in the new Sequoia, Toyota has made some compromises back here in the rear storage for that battery pack. You can see there is some hidden underfloor storage back here and some unique different options that they give you. But yes, the battery pack is stored back here. So if you get that hybrid powertrain, you are only getting a 2-row version of this, not a 3-row, though a 3-row 4Runner is still option and available for you, as evidenced by all of the 3rd row accoutrement back here. Can see again, power lift gate, so all that's back here, and your struts to hold it up, very much like that. We'll go ahead, pull this thing closed. Let's see, will it actually close on us? Yeah, not gonna actually close on us, so we'll close it by hand. Again, out here at Toyota Jamboree, this is the first time that this has been available for the public to see and to check out, especially here in Texas. As we come down below the bumper, you can see we've got that big spare tire stuffed up underneath here. Hopefully that is not gonna be a hindrance to your departure angle, as well as that exhaust tip that is hanging suspiciously low back there. I assume with that hybrid battery pack back there, a lot of choices, very tough choices had to be made on the design side of things and how they packaged everything back here. It will be very interesting to me when I finally get the keys to one of these and have free reign out here at Barnwell to put this thing through its paces and to truly test it out. But you can see we've got a nice departure angle otherwise. But yeah, that rear tire, that spare tire definitely hangs down low on you back there. Really like the black accenting back here. It's not flat black, it's got a nice look. I like all the contrast black on this one, so very nice look. And then you can see here our TRD branded textured side rails do a good job not only allowing you access inside, but also protecting your body side as well. Much like the Tacoma, the doors look very familiar. So we get that same panel design here. You get the armrest, which I really like. That is a nice touch. I'm gonna go ahead turn off all of the lights as we move across inside here in just a moment. You can see 2-person memory seat, all your window controls right here. Very nice materials, even here on this pre-production. They're getting very close, so this is something that we can expect very close to what full production is going to be like. Nice rubberized door handle right here, all your additional storage with those molly strap type attachments. Multi-position seat here with 4-way lumbar, so that is very nice. And unlike the TRD Pro Tacoma, these seats are not those ISOFlex seats or whatever isodynamic seats with the suspension built into them. So as you check out the back seat right there, you're actually going to get some backseat comfort in this because it is still a family SUV, if you want to call it that. I would be remiss, I've got the keys, why don't I start this thing up? Looks like something went a little wrong here, but yeah, let's go ahead, climb in, set our foot on the brake, push the button, everything kind of moves into place, and yeah, it fires up. Again, this is a pre-production unit. You can see we're low on fuel, but we get that large screen, fully digital gauge cluster right here, fully digital rear view camera.
With good cellular coverage and try again.
Gotta love
if you continue to receive this message, contact your dealer.
Thank you, Toyota. But yes, you can see here all of the digital accoutrements that come with this. We'll go ahead, put this thing in neutral, show you all the different camera views available in this one because there are numerous. I really like it, including this right here, their off-road view, which shows your tires, your view out the front, your trajectory, all that good stuff. Really love the cameras. I'm gonna go ahead and put that back because when you put it in park, yeah, it does a sweeping scan. That really does not do a whole lot for me, but very nice touch when it comes to starting this thing up and living with this. I really also like these remember where they were set. So yeah, it's hot out here, y'all. Interesting, we've got no grab handle right here on the A-pillar. So for people like my 5-foot wife, we're gonna be holding onto the steering wheel to climb in. Very familiar interior here, not a big departure from other Toyota designs. You can see we've got this faux carbon fiber look, but otherwise very similar to Tacoma. All the buttons are the same. You do get this hatch button that you don't get on Tacoma, but yes, very similar here. There's your light bar, all that good stuff, all your auxiliary buttons here that are pre-wired for you adding some additional accessories. So get the digital gauge cluster here. We get the digital screen here, the big 14-inch screen that is the same size that it is in Tacoma, in Tundra, and in Sequoia. So yes, all using the new Toyota infotainment system, which is a very nice look as well. A little additional storage up here, but yeah, still not rubberized, so if you put anything up here, it is going to be a little noisy. But again, I really like the kind of faux carbon fiber look up here. Heated and ventilated seats, dual climate control up here, really like that. Really like all the buttons here, the tactile feel of all of these, very much like it. I don't know, textiles fabric, so come on, Corey. Otherwise, yes, this very much is Tacoma. This is stolen straight from Tacoma, which essentially is what 4Runner has been for a very long time for us. You get a little bit of storage here, Qi wireless charger here, USB-C inputs, which I really like. Some quick access buttons, including a stabilizer bar disconnect, locking rear diff, your camera views, because there are all sorts of very interesting camera views available on this large 14-inch screen. I think Toyota is doing a bang-up job with their camera views. And again, cannot wait to put that to the test out here at Barnwell when there aren't 5 million people on top of 5 million more people. You get an electronic 2-speed transfer case, 4 high, 2 high, and 4 low. You get your tow haul mode, all your different drive modes, multi-terrain select, and your hill descent, and your crawl mode. I like how you can actually adjust that with how the situation is calling for it. Couple cup holders here, decent size center console, nothing huge, nothing big, nothing too preposterous. Just a normal sunroof in here, no pano roof on this one. Large like cutout back here, we'll see how that works back in the back, but otherwise I'm fairly comfortable here at 5'10". The seat is actually a little bit further back, so as we climb back into the back, I want to make sure that I can tell you what it truly is like sitting behind myself at 5'10". as we check out the back seat here. So again, this being the TRD Pro version, a little less luxurious, a little more focused on all the off-road goodies that they were able to put in this. There is also a Trailhunter version of this, and there are limited grades, so you can find a 4Runner that fits your taste. But we do have a reclining 60/40 split bench seat right here. The recline mechanism is right there. And again, kind of harkening back to the fact that you can get a third row and can tilt and tumble it forward. Again, a little bit of hidden storage back here that'll be very easy to access from the side of the vehicle as you flip and fold that seat out of the way. Otherwise, very nice space. Let's go ahead and climb in. We do get a B-pillar mounted handle here for backseat passengers, but yeah, that front seat passenger is going to be, or the driver is going to be using the steering wheel. Otherwise, sitting behind myself, plenty of room, feels more spacious, more roomy than the Taco, so I do really like this. You can see very nice appointments back here. We've got a cup holder in the door, a little bit of storage here in the door. Again, we've got that padded armrest up here, tweeter in the door. Very nice back here. We've got a little bit of storage on the back of both seats, so that is a nice touch. USB-C power back here, household style power back here, air vents back here. So Toyota really has done a number on making sure backseat passengers are comfortable. Let's see, does this do the Toyota thing? Does it flop all the way down? No, it doesn't. So really like that. Unlike the 2025 Camry we just got out of, yeah, you can actually sit here comfortably and have this not flop all the way to the seat bottom. So I like that a lot. Headroom back here isn't all that bad. Again, I'm 5'10", I'm the average American male. I did have to recline the seat a little bit, but it actually reclines a decent amount. And with it only being a 2-row variant here in the TRD Pro, I've got all that storage space back behind me. So I really think this would be a good option for families looking to adventure a little more than your soft-roader crossover that is becoming so very popular. I talked about the bump in the ceiling back here. You can see this is where all the sunroof stuff goes. It is a little pronounced. Very interesting. Again, this is pre-production, so I don't expect this headliner to stay. Toyota typically does better headliners than this, but all around, it is a very nice interior. Just what I expected. I really like the room back here. I really like the reclining rear seat. I think this is a very comfortable back seat to the vehicle and should make for a very comfortable option for, again, those families looking to adventure just a little bit more and a little bit deeper into the woods and off-road than your typical crossover. Yeah, those guys. That is it for my time here at Toyota Jamboree at Barnwell Mountain here in Gilmer, Texas. If you want to see more on this vehicle, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring the bell so that you do not miss a future video when it drops. Find us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it, everything at GT Garage Talk. Or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, with the new 4Runner, until next time, gearheads, bye.